welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about homemaking motivation, from cooking, from cleaning, from just tackling places that I have been avoided as usual. You guys, I know it has been weeks, so this video is actually a pre-recorded video that I had. It's been almost 3 weeks, maybe a month, girl, I don't know, but I'm gonna just not even gonna bring it up. Go watch the vlog video so you can see what I'm talking about. We're gonna start by restocking this fridge. It's not major restocking or like aesthetic pleasing, sorry about that. Oh my goodness, you have no idea how many try I've been trying to do this voiceover and it's just like, you know what, this is real life, y'all. Let's continue. Okay, so this was on a Sunday, and you know, we usually do the groceries Sunday, sometimes Saturday. It depends what we have going on the weekends. But I was like, let me do this kind of like satisfying shots where I get to like clean. And here we go again. Can I help you? I really hope that you had a laugh with me. This is my life. This is what it is. This is what I have to do to make it work. Okay. Anyways, being a mama before, it's amazing, but it can have its times where like, oh my goodness, like you're just trying to hide and do literally anything and have like 5 minutes of peace and quiet. Let me just move on. Anyways, so here, if I don't do this to my fruits and vegetables, you guys, they don't last me. It goes bad within 2-3 days. And if I do this with baking soda, vinegar, and the napkins, it just lasts me a little bit over a week, and it gives me time to actually do the meals that I planned ahead, including having some snacks when it comes to fruit and especially vegetables too, because like Zion be loving some broccoli to snack on. So it's like, it just helps me. And I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of times where I just like shove it in the fridge and then I regret it when it goes bad, because like you guys know, we always tell ourselves, I do it tomorrow, and that tomorrow just like doesn't happen because you get busy, you forget about it. And at the end of the day, life, you have so much to do. So if you can get that extra time to do things that you know you were avoiding, just get it done. Like before you even know it, it's done, and you just forget about it and you go about your day. I have always kind of mentioned in my videos where like, you know, when you're a kid, you play kitchen and just like you're cooking and stuff like that. Every time I get to do things like this, or like clean the kitchen, set it up a certain way that I want it, it just kind of makes me feel like, instead of me thinking it more as like, like I have to get this done, I think about it more as like, it's like my playtime, my stress relief. Like, you know, that's part of homemaking, making sure things are running as they should, and for you not to lose your mind in the middle of it. Kind of just enjoy the process. Think about the little things that you're grateful for as you're doing it, and it will change the mindset. Let me know down in the comments below. Express yourself on how do you see homemaking. Maybe we can see everybody's point of view and kind of just gather the good stuff that we can actually try for ourselves and see if it works, because every family is different, and you know how you have your rules are different, everything's different. But when it comes to a community sharing their thoughts, it's helpful for a lot of people. Real life, y'all. Sometimes it's great when you get to cook when the kitchen is clean, but sometimes things do get backed up, and it's okay, because at the end of the day, like I always say, the cleaning is always gonna wait for you, okay? For today's dinner is actually going to be a no G type of recipe, which I was actually missing a couple of ingredients, but it still was a good food, like it's tostadas. Come on now. It's ground beef with some rice. You guys, if y'all don't know how to make rice, I have done so many videos. I mean, I don't even know how many videos, but it was a lot of videos of me sharing the recipe of the rice and, of course, my enchiladas verdes. But for today, it was just simple, quick dinner, which it was the tostadas. And you're gonna see as I do everything, I don't have everything listed, or like for you to go to the website and go get the ingredients down to a T. I just kind of eyeball stuff and I just go with my instinct. But that's why I like to show the visuals of how I'm making stuff, so you kind of get the point and kind of like go from there. Because at the end of the day, we might want to cook the same things, but we have a different hand. Okay, so it might not come out as mine, and whatever you make will not come out if I make it. If I make sense, hopefully I'm making sense. Now let me explain here. The reason I do this is for me to cook the onion and tomato first, and then I use the juice after. A lot of people actually just use the juice, but not the actual stuff that comes out, like the paste. So I like to use the paste first to cook it through, to kind of get that steamy, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, for me, it tastes better. But a lot of people prefer just to use the juice of it. I like them both. Now, if the paste is not cooked all the way with the rice, it will float on top when the rice is done. So kind of keep an eye on that. There's so many ways to make rice, and I used to struggle to make rice, honestly. Like, I even had my sister teach me how to do her rice because mine just wasn't coming out, and she ended up just, teaching me, and this is the way that works for me now. So as long as my family don't complain about it, then I think we're good, right? We all set. When it comes to my meat, you guys, I literally season it a lot. And a lot of people don't do this, but I do. I like to taste it, okay? I use a lot of spices with it, but the main one that I use is a paste that is called Better Than Bouillon, and it's beef flavored. That literally transforms the dishes you cook. Let me answer your question real quick. So I did put a lot more seasoning on the meat because of the potatoes that are gonna go in. So it can soak up all the ingredients, and after all, it tastes good. I do add some seasoning onto the potatoes, so it will not just taste like completely plain, and then everything just marinates as it's squishing down. You will see what I'm doing. I really like to do this combo here when it comes to tacos or tostadas, because like it doesn't fall apart. It's kind of like all together at once. And you can go a step further and use some beans to put with the tostada, and it will taste amazing.
And now we've been through a lot, holding hands while screaming at each other. And I don't know how to start, but I still love you like I do.
once you're done with all of that, basically it's done and it's ready to just make the tostada. Um, I wish I would have made the beans, but I didn't. And I actually like to add queso fresco and salsa verde because it just like makes it just all together so good. And if like you don't like the tostada form, you can do the same thing just as a taco form and it will taste absolutely amazing as well. So it's quick and easy and it's just so good. You do get filled up, I promise, because of the potatoes. So give it a try. I don't know. I feel like this is a quick meal when it comes to dinner since I have done it so many times, maybe. But if you have not tried it, I suggest you do. So moving on to the next day. So basically, these days is like what I do every single day and different days. Let me explain. So one day, I do this as like far as deep cleaning or an area that I haven't avoided. And another one's like, don't get me wrong, every day I do the same thing over and over. Wash dishes and sweep the floors and stuff like that. But I don't film it the entire day so I can get things done around my house. But I share what I do in a day in different days. There you go. I explained it right. Good job, Selma.
Run away with me, and I'll be good this time around. I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time. Run away with me, come home with me tonight. Run away with me, if it was the time. Run away with me, I make you feel alright. Run away with me, and I'll be good this time around.
You guys know how many times do we clean the sink a week? Like, really think about it. If you live in the kitchen, do you know how many times you clean that sink? Because, girl, I was thinking about it. I'm like, oh my goodness. Every time we cook, every time we wash something, like, I was just trying to estimate and I just could not come up with one. Like, I'm like, we love that sexy sink to shine back at us. So we will put in the work for that sink to be empty and looking nice and shiny. But it's like, realistically, like, how many times do we have to do that for it to even be that way? You guys, let me know in today's video how was like the voiceover and the shots. Like, can you get to see what I'm actually doing, like, better than the previous videos I have done in the past? Like, I am playing with the camera and just like kind of showing you more close-ups because I want you to see what I'm seeing as cleaning and where I find satisfaction as I'm done cleaning whatever I was cleaning. And I like to see the process and just kind of like, okay, it looks good. The kids and I are in training once again. No food is allowed outside the kitchen because it came this far. No, 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 no. We cannot be doing this. So the kids, I like to put a timer and it's just like a game. Like, let's see how much we can get done, before like we get to really down and dirty and clean, and they just like be laughing and playing, and they play more than what it gets done, but at least they're not dreading it, right? So it's like a warm up. So the next day I'm like, okay, let's set up the timer again and let's get this done. It's most likely just clothes. Like, when it comes to the room, it's definitely a struggle. Denzel loves to change like 10 times a day at times. Anything that is dirty, he just likes to change it. So we're working on it, like I said, in training. And then Hazel just does not like to clean unless she gets something from it. So we're working together as a family should, right? And it's a lot of clothes. And I think it's just going to get better when they start school. But we have to do what we have to do to make it look decent enough. And I like to just put their room where it feels comfortable for them to play. They hardly sleep on it, you guys. I know it's shocking. They love that couch to sleep. We have tried many times to put them in their beds and they wake up still on the couch. So as long as they get the sleep they need, it's all good. And they most likely use this room for their clothes and to play with toys. But don't get me wrong, Zion comes and destroys this place too. It's not even just them. So it's like a whole, family that lives here for sure. Like, I have to do this so many times a week. And it's okay, because like at the end of the day it has to get done. And if I procrastinate more, like it's just gonna be more for me. So if I could do little by little throughout the days, it just does help. It does help, and it waits on me. So whenever it comes to laundry, for me to be keeping up with laundry, I do this so I can kind of get motivated myself and not give up on it, because like nothing feels better than a well balanced home. And that's like always my goal when it comes to family, the husband, the kids, the house. Like if everything is balanced, then guilt should not be showing up on me, you know?
Sweet and you care about my night, but I'm sobering up in this moment's past. Oh yeah, I don't wanna be tucked in someone else's arms, cause my heart just broke and I need my time. Wanna speak so loud even though I hide, like I'm hypnotized, can't get out of here. You don't know me, I just need my time. Yeah, but they say I don't know where you come from. I don't, but you seem too nice to be alone. So lonely, I see you going through some things and I just wanna help. I don't know how to make it clearer. I just wanna go home alone. I need some time alone. I see you going through some things and I just wanna help. I don't know how to make it clearer, but they say I don't know where you come from. I don't, but you seem too nice to be alone. So lonely, I see you going through some things and I just wanna help. I don't know how to make it clearer. I just wanna go home alone. I need some time. I wanna go home alone. I wanna go home. I just wanna go home alone. I wanna go home. I need some time.
This is the main reason why I became more strict with food. I should have done this a long time ago, but it just reminded me of the previous house, and it's just like, yeah, this is really getting out of hand. We as a parents should be strict with this, even if it hurts us, because we do get kind of like, oh, I don't want to accept them. I don't want them to like not feel comfortable in their own home. But I came to the conclusion that a comfortable home is when everything is disciplined. I need to discipline myself as a mother, as a caregiver, and just like train them. Like, you have to keep your environment clean in a way where like it shouldn't be getting this bad. Like, I'm not saying be perfect. There are going to be some mistakes because they are kids and they are learning. But the more we are consistent with it and disciplined with it, we will come to a solution. And so far, the couch has nothing right now. So we're getting somewhere, and I just keep reminding them like 10 times a day, like, no eating on the couch, go to the table. Or they want to eat a snack, go to the table. Anything, even a drink, go to the table. And it's working. They get annoyed with me, but it's working. And I told them, if you guys don't want to clean the mess that you guys made, then maybe we should not make that mess, right? I'm not saying don't be a human and be perfect. I'm saying, if think about it before you do it, in a way, and like in their own head, I guess. and it's working for us. So let's just hope we stick with it. And because this couch has been through a lot for the past 9 years. I have been having this couch for 9 years. It's ripping apart, it's falling apart on us. Excuse me. And honestly, like that day when I stopped filming me cleaning the couch, I end up sewing some of the cushions, which I still have two left. There were four, and it's looking like good again. So I want to maintain it like that until we get to have another couch. But in the meantime, this is what we have to do. And I honestly don't want to hear your opinions on that because, like I said, I don't know. Like, you can say what you want because you are entitled to your opinion. But this is what I have to do to make it work for our family. And even if we fail 10, 100 times, as long as we keep trying, there's going to be a progress in it. And I believe in that. I was able or used to be able to like take them apart and just like wash them, but now most of them are, sold. So it's just like I have to always spot clean them instead. And it does take longer that way because like you cannot just throw them in the washing machine as I used to. So I kind of keep up with this every week, but lately I haven't because of them eating on the actual table, which it's bittersweet, but I like when the couch looks decent enough and it doesn't have smells from the kids stuff like junk food or my pets. So yeah, like, and just like that, it's clean, back to normal. And then right after this, I think the next day I end up cleaning Zoe's room and kind of put some leaves that I found on the road. Honestly, like, they were in perfect condition, and it was such a cute little design. We're planning to put some like twinkle lights and stuff. She kind of wants a room like a boho style, kind of, in a way. So we're in the making of it. Thinking about a room. My room needs to be deep clean, guys. I just need to find the right time to do it. He desperately needs it. I want to get rid of a lot of stuff and really deep clean it. And I know it's gonna take me like probably 2 days because I'm really convincing myself on painting my bed frame black and get rid of one desk. I want to put everything that I use for journaling somewhere else for now. Like I still journal, but not as I used to because like I feel like the time is against me, but things are gonna change. I'm just trusting in the Lord, honestly, because like I said, I just don't want to do things my own way. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then I'm not gonna beat myself up for it. But yeah, going back to Zoe's room, I kind of just like put the new bedding set together, put some leaves on the corners of the wall, and it kind of made it look like aesthetic, how she will like it, and she ended up loving it. I need to find a box spring, and I'm waiting for them to like be on sale because I feel like this really needs it. It's not like the other bed that she had, and she wants her bed frame painted as well. I just don't know what color yet. But overall, like I feel like everybody wants something in their room, or we want something new in the living room, or like the kids get new beds, but we don't know if they're gonna sleep on it. Like we want some new things, but it's like I think we just had to make it work and happen when we can, as like when the opportunities show up, you know. Like this bed sheets and a comforter was like for $7 at all these, so of course we had to take it, you know. Just like sales like that, that's when I stuck up on things. Lately I have been wanting a shower curtain as well, and I'm just like looking and looking like what it's different. Okay, I'm coming. I hardly clean Zoe's room unless I have to touch up things as like the window or dust, stuff like that, because she is really a clean person. Like normally she leaves her room spotless when she goes to her dad's, and then she comes back and it's the same way because like we keep it that way, like in a way, because there's nothing to do since she has it clean. And then I didn't set myself up. I didn't set the camera to show you how I was putting it, but I technically just used tape. That is it. Just clear tape to put them up there, and it just gave the room a new look. And she made a list for her birthday, since her birthday's like coming up really soon. And then she sent it to everybody, and she's just excited to set everything up in her vanity. And you know, it's so cute how kids think, you know. Everybody was cracking up when she sent that list out to everybody, like specifically like what she wanted. And it was more of makeup and like eyelashes and Roblox cards, perfume, everything that has to do with like beauty related. She had it all down there, and I thought it was so cute and sweet. Thank you so much for your time on watching today's video. You are a real MVP if you made it through the entire video. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for always waiting on your girl and just like for being so supported. Thank you. I love you guys. I'll see you and catch you on my next one. Bye.